What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Fat Face J, and I'm in the building. I'm back. I know it's been a long, 4 or 5 months. Well, I'm just here to update y'all. I graduated AIT, Fort Jackson, South Carolina. It was easy, pretty informational. You know, enjoyed my time there. Got stationed in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. People call it Fort Misery, but it's not that bad to me. It's all in what you make it. Moved into my house. It took about 2 months to move into my house. Got into my house, got a dog, American Boxes. Y'all might see him soon. But I'm here to answer a couple of questions for you all that I see that y'all been asking about the inter-service transfer that I got on that video. A couple of questions. One question is, how soon should I put my packet in for an inter-service transfer? Typically, it's probably dependent on your recruiter, because the inter-service transfer is basically for they can start doing paperwork on you. Now, your recruiter will tell you either 6 to 9 months out from your EAS, but it's a possibility depending on the recruiter. Again, depending on who your recruiter is. For the Army, for your Army recruiter, some may say a year out, because I EAS from the Marine Corps, and on the 11th of September, that's when I came in, September 11th. That was my original EAS date, right? So I started my packet the November something before that, and I turned it in. So I would recommend that you do it probably 9 to 10 months out, roughly. That's just me, you know, for you can get it taken care of and get it approved. Now, your command might deny it, but you can keep pushing to try to get it. But that's my recommendation. You can typically, they'll tell you 90 days before you EAS. I'm gonna be honest with you, 90 days is probably not enough for some units, because, you know, they be busy. Depending on what unit you in, you can be busy. Now, another question was, do I have to do MEPS over again? Which surprised me. Yes, you have to do MEPS again. Even though you passed MEPS the first time to become a Marine or any other service you was in, you still have to go through the process with MEPS. You have to do the eye exam. They pull blood work. You have to pee in the cup for the drug test. You have to, they look at your body. They ask you, have you broke your leg? Have you had any surgeries? You know, they ask you the full range. And yes, you have to pass weight. Now me, you know, my weight range is, the heaviest I can be is like 189, 190, but I'm 221. So of course I taped out to pass. You can tape, you can rely on tape, but if you can get down to the weight that you need to, do that. Because, you know, if you don't have, so I have a thick neck, and my neck is pretty thick, so I get a good measurement of my neck, which, you know, surprisingly helped me pass most of the times. Another question was, what do I do if my my unit denies me to do, or they won't push my paperwork? I'm gonna be honest with you. If they won't push your paperwork, they ain't budging. You know, they don't have to. You know, they don't have to be like, all right, we need you to go to the Army. They don't have to do it, because you already signed a contract to stay to be in the Marines. Now, if that case does happen, you know, don't get all frustrated and mess up your career by saying something you shouldn't say. My advice to you is just go along with the flow. Stay in contact with your Army recruiter. Let them know the situation. And, you know, soon as you get on terminal or get ready to EAS, then, you know, start your paperwork for MEPS. Your main goal is to go to MEPS, pass all your physical needs, and go select your MOS. Another question. Yeah, it's been a lot of questions. I've been getting questions in my email too. How do I go about selecting an MOS? Okay, your MOS is based off your past ASVAB score, the last one you took. Whatever you qualify for it, they have a list for it. Now, the possibility that your MOS might not be open, due to COVID, some things are going slower. So it's a possibility that your MOS may not be open. So just be aware of that. This don't mean that you got to jump and go select the MOS because you're interested to go into the Army. Do not do it. Do not rush to go to a MOS just because they said that's the only thing available. If they say your MOS school don't pick up until January 2022, wait, because that's the MOS you want to do and you're qualified for it. Just wait. Work out, figure things out until the meantime. And remember, you're still going to be getting paid for the Army until you EAS. I mean, not the Army. You will still be getting paid from whatever branch of service you're leaving, whatever branch of service you're leaving, you're still going to get paid up until your EAS date. So, it can be a little frustrating, but don't let it frustrate you. Next, question I get a lot from the Marines. Do I have to do basic training over again? The answer is no, because your prior service Marine, you will not have to do basic training again, but you will have to go to AIT for your schooling. Now the other branches, I'm not for sure because I came from the United States Marine Corps. A question that I get from most of the NCOs, most of the corporals and the Marine Corps, corporals and sergeants actually, do my corporals course and my sergeant course count? Okay, so corporals course do not count, unfortunately. I turned in my certificate. They said, oh, we don't accept this. You got to go to our BLC, which is the basic leadership course. I know it's strange, but we have to go to the basic leadership course if we're coming in. That's for sergeants too. You all have to go to the BLC course, even if you got sergeant's course done too. You still have to go to that BLC course to get that next training, to get that next rank up. Unfortunately, it's not right. It's, to me, they could come up with some better rules and regulations for it, but that's just how they set it up. E4s, you will not come in as a corporal. I know people say, oh yeah, I'm gonna come in as a corporal. No, you do not come in as a corporal. You'll come in as a specialist. Unfortunately, that means you're not an NCO anymore. So you come in as an E4, but if your unit, or depending on your MOS, if they want to promote you up to corporal, I mean, you can go for it. But me personally, I really think that don't really matter. But once you finish your BLC and you pass the board and you get your P status, it's something they've been talking about. You should be wanting to rank up a corporal. Again, I don't know why. That's just how they want to do it. But yeah, this Fat Face J, man, I love y'all. I'm back in the building for permanent. I'm gonna be sending y'all I'm gonna be sending y'all videos every Friday. It's Friday. Happy Friday. It's Friday night and I feel alright. Y'all have a blessed one, man. Like, share, and subscribe to your boy.